There we go. We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Geek Boutique. Guys, we are 1 week from FanExpo Canada. The biggest fandom show in Canada.
As our Cosplay Alliance brother is saying on YouTube.
There you go. Let's go.
Absolutely.
We are 1 week away, and we have our own booth this year at FanExpo. So if you're going to be there, make sure you come and check us out. It's going to be an amazing time. We're there all 4 days. There's going to be cosplayers there all 4 days. Now, me and Rob will only be in cosplay 3 days. Mr. Jeff will actually be in cosplay all 4 days. There's going to be a bunch of other cosplayers showing up. That Valkyrie girl, Megan, is going to be there for sure. Is she in the comments? They're going, there's people joining so fast and furious, I can't tell. But this is a pre-game show for FanExpo 2022. Joining us today, the fabulous, my good buddy, Mr. Rob, the bad guy. How's it going, bud?
Not too bad. How's everybody doing tonight?
Who puts that in there, by the way? Rob, has he got you so well trained that you put my buddy Rob?
Yes, my buddy Rob. That's the shtick.
Awful.
That's the shtick.
Just appeasing him with that, yeah.
Awful.
He tried so hard to get that to be what stuck.
That's just terrible. There's Groot in London joining us. Keith Gare, how you doing, guys? Good to see you.
One day it'll stick. One day somebody's gonna say, "Hey, where's your buddy Rob?" And everybody's gonna be, no, it's my buddy Rob.
That's right.
Because it's my buddy Rob. It doesn't matter who you
possessive of Rob. I'm just saying.
No,
you
because
can share him around
when you talk about Rob, what's his name?
Like it, right?
What's Rob's name when you talk about Rob?
Well, I've started to say Rob the bad guy.
No,
but you're trying to like Pavlovian, like
yes,
the bell dings and I say my buddy Rob. No, I'm
there. You go.
No.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, that's horseshit.
So, we might as well introduce him since he's on fire already, Mr. Messiah Complex Cosplay, a.k.a. the Jeffster. You know his name. How's he going? How's he doing?
Oh, it's just so great. It's like this gigantic weight has been lifted off my shoulders, so I am ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, you're actually feeling better.
I think I'm ready. Like all the costumes are ready. I think I've got everything planned out what I'm bringing to help out with the booth, and I feel a lot better. Alfonso, Studio Comics. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The whole planning. Again, I said it last week. I'm gonna say it again. If it wasn't for our producer, our director of operations, Mrs. Jennifer, if it wasn't for her, none of the planning could have been accomplished because she's the planner extraordinaire. She's the list maker. I'm the, sorry, what was I doing 5 minutes ago kind of guy? So, I'm a pothead. So, don't ask me to try to plan anything. But she put all this together. We've been, we've had a group chat now for a while. So I'm hoping that we're good. We've got a couple little odds and ends left to take care of. I have a couple of loose odds and ends to take care of.
I feel like that should be attached to something.
Yes. Well,
that's one of the odds and ends.
It should be attached to this.
Yeah.
That's what's left to do. Is to attach the claws to the tentacles.
Will you be broadcasting live next Thursday at FanExpo?
Yes, we will.
Not only will we be broadcasting live at FanExpo on Thursday, but we'll also be going live on Friday, on Saturday, and on Sunday.
Correct.
Watch the space. Watch our pages. We're going to release a schedule. It looks like it's going to be sometime in the afternoon each day, usually around 3 o'clock, except for Thursday. We'll go at our usual time for 7 o'clock. But yeah, we're going to do it upright. I don't know how these two jokers are going to sit there and do a podcast when they've got giant wings and tentacle arms, but we'll figure something out.
Well, we may not be in costume for the podcast because
you have to be in
costume.
It's fine.
I almost came in costume for this thing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm excited here.
Well, hey, I think we're all excited. So let's talk about that for a second. Jeff, you just said it. You're pretty much ready now. Costumes are all ready. Everything you've received everything now. You've got your whole Batman has been delivered. I saw that you posted some pictures with your cowl on. Your new cowl on. That one actually fits.
A new cowl.
So you're ready to go.
Yes. As ready as I'm going to be. So, yeah.
Mr. Rob, what about you?
Yeah, I'm all ready. I'm now into just going over third and fourth times, obsessing, touching little things up, but I am good to go. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad for you guys.
Yeah, we can see pieces of your stuff.
Yeah, I'm
you got a
glad
piece
for
over
you
there,
guys,
you got a
because
piece
as you
over
can see,
there. Yeah,
I'm not quite ready to go just yet. I'm not quite done my costume. I got a little bit to do there. I did finish. So the Predator, every time we wear these things, there's a lot of damage that happens to them that we have to fix.
Yeah.
And I never bother fixing it because he just sits on a mannequin where nobody's going to notice that there's damage on it. But when I want to wear it again, I got to fix all those little problems, right? Like the sound. Now, Rob helped me out a lot with this. He fixed my sound, my laser sight. I had a blown out LED. He replaced all that for me. He fixed my sound. And then today, I finished fixing all the foam, all the armor parts that needed to be re-glued and put back together. And that's all done. The Doc Ock cosplay is all built. All the parts are built. It's just a matter of putting it all together, which has mainly done as well. The only real thing left to do is to get, like I said, get the claws attached to the arms.
Which shouldn't take long.
Which shouldn't take long, because what I went and did is I actually 3D modeled. There you go. You can kind of see it here. I 3D modeled a connector with what I'm using as a bolt. I'm using a bolt as a cutter pin. It's just a regular, quarter-inch bolt that I got at Home Depot or whatnot. So yeah, they're going to be removable.
And that's one of the lessons we learned between the Predator and this build, was to make it a little bit more modular.
Yeah.
Easier to take apart and repair
and carry. Because that was going to be the main issue, is how were we going to carry these massive costumes if they couldn't be broken down?
That's fair. Producer Jen is saying, I'm working on IG post to let everyone know what's going on while you guys are talking. So stay tuned for that.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Quest is saying, love the Doc Ock arm progress. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And Corey is saying, proud of you, gents. I won't see it all. Booth cosplay general fuckery in person. Yeah, I mean, it's all going to be.
Corey J. Carter says, sad I won't see it all.
Oh, are skipping? Oh, I was skipping. Sad I won't see it all. There we go. Yeah. Well, I mean, there'll be pictures, and tune into the podcast, and we'll give you a tour.
We're gonna have a ton of pictures, and we're hoping we're gonna have some half decent shots as well, especially of the Doc Ock, Vulture, and Spider-Man together. Hoping we can maybe do like a little quick mini shoot while we're waiting for people to show up or whatnot, right? Like that would be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool.
For sure.
Hey, Freakish is here. I got to go to
Southwestern Ontario.
I'm guessing that's
what that is.
So we can do a Spidey villain shoot. Yeah, for sure. You should see his Goblin. He did a Green Goblin, but like an armored style Green Goblin, but not like a movie style, but like a comic style armored Green. Listen, go check it out. It's fucking mental. It's really neat.
Awesome.
Psycho Allison cosplay. I shall be there Sunday. Well, we will see you there on Sunday. Yes. We're going to be there all 4 days. Can you imagine? All 4 days at FanExpo in our own booth.
Do we let the cat out of the bag as far as the news that we got today?
Should we?
I mean,
look,
what's going on Sunday? I feel like we probably should talk about it.
I mean, okay, so sure. You know what? You go ahead. You take it. I'll let you tell the people. And
we've been talking a lot about doing a big DC meetup with cosplayers on Sunday. I guess there's something outside at 11 o'clock that FanExpo is putting on, but we were thinking sometime around 1 o'clock, because we're all going to be in DC, and we're going to have a bunch of people already at the booth that are also going to be doing DC. That was when we thought we were going to be on the 600 level of the South Building, which is what we've been telling everybody pretty much since we got the original email to tell us that we were going to be on the 600 level of the South Building. Well, we were seeing today, I've been seeing it for the last day or two, that everybody was posting where their booth was going to be. And I was like, oh, maybe we're going to find out where we're going to be. Well, we did find out, and we're in the South Building, but we're not on the 600 level. We are, in fact, in the main big room. Right towards the right-hand upper corner, we're going to have Drew Cosplay Photography near us. Cosplay for a Cause is going to be near us. So We're going to have obviously a little photo cosplay area in that area. We're going to have a double-sized booth, so we're going to have lots of space. And it looks like we're even going to have lots of space kind of around us too, because we've got a corner double-sized booth, no less, too.
And not only do we have the corner double-sized booth, but the area that we're in is set up almost like an atrium style, where there's a lot of room in the middle for people to just hang out and take pictures, and so we're going to be right in the middle of the cosplay action as far as I'm concerned. So that should be fun.
So originally we were going to have that DC meetup on the 600 level. I think we're going to kind of brainstorm and figure out still what's best for us to where to put this DC meetup on Sunday. Obviously, we would love to have it at our booth. It's going to depend maybe on how many people we get. So plan for that. Plan for around 1 o'clock, but watch the space once we get this finalized and producer Jen puts out some information. But we would really love to see all of you on Sunday in your coolest, best, most favorite DC cosplays and come join us, because it's going to be a riot.
So just to give a little bit of context, we got an email today giving us our booth number, loading times, et cetera, and that's where we find out that the booth number was not at all where we originally were told we were going to be. So we've asked for confirmation. We have not gotten confirmation. Hence should we let the cat out of the bag, because we don't. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably for sure. If they've put it on the floor plan and that's what they gave us for a number, I'm assuming it is what it is. But because it's not what we were told originally, we did ask. So if this does change, we will let you know. But we are in booth 2503. I forgot now.
You both did that the exact same
now
way
I forgot.
Hang
on, I'll tell you.
Who's got the brain tonight? Can you guys quit sharing the same brain, please?
Hang on.
You can find it faster.
Listen to you, man.
That's
terrible.
It is 20.
Now we're all viciously 2052. 2052.
2052. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
So
So
2052.
Cybertronic, Spree, Can cosplay cards, then us, then cosplay hideaway, cosplay for a cause, and then Drew photography. So that's the area. Those are some of the people that we're going to be surrounded by and palling around with at that time. 2052. Look at that. Producer Jen. We should have just said, "Hey, Producer Jen, what's our booth number?" And she was like, "I got you, boys. Don't you worry." 2052. That is not the year.
This is why we'd be nowhere without her.
That's right. Yeah, that's not the year I turn 100. That is the booth number that we will be at. 2052.
Yes.
And
Hence, we wouldn't be going to FanExpo if it wasn't for producer Jen.
No, we would not. And if we did, it would be a complete and utter shit show if we even tried. So, yes, she is the one that's doing all the organization without her.
All men fighting with technology. Imagine that on a con level.
on a FanExpo level.
On a FanExpo
Don't worry
level.
about it. It's only going to be 100,000 plus people coming to this thing. We'll just wing it and see what happens.
Yeah. So Jen is posting the floor map on the Instagram right now. So go check it out.
With the
Geeks and
caveat,
Company.
we still have not received confirmation yet from FanExpo to confirm that is in fact where we're going to be, but we're going under the assumption that is what's going to happen, and we're only 1 week away. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt, but also put it up here because you got to see us.
I'll say this: we're lucky to get the info a week ahead of time, because I've heard people tell me that some years they've gotten the info the day before. So I feel like us getting this info a week before the show I think we're lucky, because we can't expect it to be like this every year. Like so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And baby steps, right? We start here and then we move like outside to the causeway and then we move up to the 600 level.
Yeah, I mean, the 600 level, are they even going to have booths there now?
Probably. That's probably why we're not there.
What's going to be there?
Well, like I said, the last time, so it's something I wanted to address anyways. Remember, guys, it's been 3 years since we've had a full-blown, full venue FanExpo. 2019 was the last time we had a FanExpo where the North and the South building, 4 days. It's been 3 fucking years that we've all waited for this to happen. So 3 years ago, yes, they did have the Sean Ward booth was there on that 600 level. A few other booths were on there. They had a DJ set up on the 600 level. They had all the banners. They did the red carpet on the 600 level. So yeah, they were utilizing that space effectively 3 years ago. I'm assuming they're planning on doing the same thing this year.
I have a feeling the red carpet may be right across from our booth.
Oh, that would be awesome. Cross your fingers.
Yeah, there's a whole area there that they didn't tag. They delimited a big giant square that they didn't tag with a booth name or number or whatnot.
Fair. Now, have you guys been to it like a full-blown FanExpo before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they do bring in like Warner Brothers will be there and like Microsoft, Xbox will be there. Like they
so
bring
it
in
could
the
be a vendor
larger,
booth right across from us. Yes.
Yeah,
would
they
be
do
kinda
bring
neat
in the
if you ask
large
me.
media
Cool,
companies,
too.
and they take up a lot of space. So yeah.
You are with the crepes. No, we're on the other side.
Yeah, we're not with the crepes.
So Michael's asking, you're with the crepes. No, so if you're coming in, let's say you come down the escalators and you come in through the door straight in front of you, we're in the far back right corner. If you're coming in from the loading dock, we're right to your left.
Right to your left.
At the south building, obviously.
Yes, we are in the south, guys. We are not in the north, thankfully. We did not want to be in the north, and we are not.
So do you guys want to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing a little bit, like throughout every day? Do you want to tell about, what to expect? And I mean, why not? Screw it. Let's just go. So Thursday, obviously, is the first day of FanExpo, and it's only open in the evening. So we're going to be there early so that we can actually set up the booth. So if there's anybody that's going to be downtown and wants to maybe have a couple drinks before the show starts, we may have some time to have a couple drinks before the show starts. And then, so Thursday, Rob and Megan are going to be in costume at the booth.
Or Jeff and Megan.
Jeff and Megan.
Jeff and Megan. What am I saying? Did I say Rob and Megan?
I'm like, Rob, are you wearing my shit? I don't know what's going on right now.
Jeff and Megan.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Jeff and Megan are going to be in costume. We're not. What I was thinking is me and Rob are not going to be in costume, but we're still going to be there. If you want to come and take pictures, come on right down. You can take pictures with the cosplayers basically all weekend. Now, there's going to be a schedule posted up so you know for sure when we'll be in what costumes over the weekend. It doesn't mean that those are the only times we'll be in our costumes over the weekend. But for sure, if you want to make sure you're going to catch us in a specific costume, check out the schedule, and at the very least, you'll be able to see. So Jeff is doing with Megan. What are the name of those characters again?
It's the Fifth Element. So
it's the Fifth Element.
Bruce Willis's character Corbin Dallas, and Megan is playing Mila Jovovich's character Lilu. Yeah. So, and she will have her multipass. Don't worry about that. So,
do you have one?
I do not have a multipass. No one cares if I have a multipass. They only want to see Lilu Dallas multipass. Like that's come on, man. That's we're going to be doing that bit all the time. So yeah.
Everybody's going to be asking you to do that bit.
It's
for
fine.
Sure.
It's fine. And no one needs to see my multipass to see that. Hey guys, Beer Brothers, how you doing, guys? Yeah. So that's going to be Thursday, and it is 4 till 9. So just be prepared for that, guys. So it is still 5 hours, but it's 4 until 9 p.m.
9 I thought it
was
7.
9. No, 4 to 7. We wouldn't really even.
Yeah, there's no point.
No,
right?
Thursday is till 9.
Yeah. So 4 to 9. So we will be all loaded in. We will be all set. Jeff is just a meat popsicle, says Jen. Yes, I am. Yeah. Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
And we're doing this live at 7.
7 o'clock. We're going to be doing the podcast. Obviously, I'll be in costume. That's one other thing to note too. When the schedule goes up, if you're around the booth while we're doing a podcast, because we are going to be going live every single day, we're going to talk to you, whether you want to jump in or not. We're going to talk to you. You're going to end up on camera, and just so you guys have, for those of you that have watched the return on YouTube, bravo. For those of you that haven't, the fuck are you doing? Get over to YouTube right now and go watch the return on the Geeks and Co channel. We're also going to be taking pictures and trying to take videos of some behind the scenes stuff and stuff while we're working, while we're doing our things for the whole weekend, so that we can put something together when it's all done to talk about this amazing first time experience that we're all having. None of us have ever run a booth at FanExpo before. This is all the first time we're doing it. So you get to watch a video later on of watching us falling on our faces and being idiots and making all kinds of mistakes, but then it all coming together at the end. I hope. I pray. It will.
Hopefully there's no handcuffs involved.
Confidence is key. Just keep all the flammables away from JS. It'll be fine.
Well, yeah.
There's Christine. Hello, Christina. How are you?
So Saturday.
Yes.
Sorry, Friday.
How about Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday. Let's not skip Friday.
Yep.
Friday, obviously, we're doing the Spider-Man theme.
Yeah.
So there is a
Spider-Man thing.
Marvel Spider-Verse meetup on Friday. Then there is a more generic Marvel meetup later in the day that I think we should probably attend, especially the Spider-Verse one. I think it'd be silly not to. Depending on how we can move through the crowd with these crazy suits. But again, we're going to have photo ops a couple times during the day in our costumes. There's going to be other cosplayers, just FYI. Just so you guys know, there are going to be other cosplayers other than us. Dude, we're going to a convention. There's going to be thousands of cosplayers. But the point is there's going to be other cosplayers that are going to be coming by the booth. So if you come by, you're not just coming by to take pictures with us. There's going to be a ton of other people that you could take pictures with. It's going to be amazing. VFX Gen says you're going to need handlers. Yes. We do. Well, we technically have a handler. And I'm actually talking to somebody after this that may be able to come all 4 days and film for us, which will free producer Jen from filming duties so she can actually be our handler. So that would be very neat as well. So Saturday, there's going to be a lot of Marvel stuff going on. Again, if you're there.
Friday.
I keep saying Saturday. Friday. Saturday are these guys. Friday. If you're there, come on by the booth. Even if you're not in costume, come on by the booth. We're going to be talking to a lot of people. We're going to be interviewing people. It'll be good. I want Jeff to be Spider Pig or Spider Ham. Is that what his name is?
None of the above. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, no. It's just your garden variety, everyday, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I mean, I feel like I've got the body for Spider Ham right now.
No,
so
we're not doing any Spider Hams. Yeah. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. that day, guys. So that is going to be a haul. Be patient with us. Hopefully by then we'll kind of have everything, sort of ready to rock and roll and in place and stuff. So Peter Porker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Friday should be a lot of fun. Same way, guys. It's going to be a mix of people at the booth. It won't always be the three of us there all the time. We're going to need breaks. We're going to need, some people smoke. Some people need a drink. Some people need to go to the bathroom. Some people need to go to Steam Whistle for a beer. Like there's going to be all kinds of, in and outs that's going to happen. So, but again, we will put a schedule up and you'll know, at least be assured when we're there, in particular for the podcast time and for specific times for doing photo shoots with people and stuff. Because we will be themed regardless of what else is going on Marvel wise. Spider-Man, Vulture, and Doc Ock will all be together at the booth for most of the time. So come by, get some pictures with us, get some pictures with other cosplayers, get some pictures by yourself. We're going to have photographers all 4 days that will take your picture for you. Or if you just want someone to grab your cell phone, we'll help you out with that too. These guys might not have opposable thumbs, but I will. So we can absolutely get you hooked up with whatever it is you need. So
another thing I want to mention, obviously, we're not doing this alone. We're doing this with Cosplay Alliance. And when you're coming to the show, you'll actually be able to see some of the Cosplay Alliance magazines. So Mr. Cosplay Alliance himself will be at the booth most of the days. He is going to have some sample magazines there for you guys to look at. You're getting a bunch of covers printed out so you guys can see what it looks like. You'll be able to order the magazines from the show. You won't be able to buy them at the show because we can't technically sell stuff there.
He is putting together a FanExpo edition that will be nothing but photos after the show. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And most of that's going to be, because we're going to have backdrops that will have the Cosplay Alliance and the Geeks and Co. Banners and all the logos and branding and such. So he's going to have photos of you guys to put into the magazine. So definitely keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, so that should be a good time. That should be really fun. Saturday.
You've been itching to get to Saturday, man.
Yeah, as much as Saturday is not going to be as big physically, costume-wise, it's going to be a big day. Saturday is Predator Day. Saturday is also, from what I understand, Lord of the Rings Day. So there's going to be a lot of people in medieval costumes. And then there's going to be these 2 6'6", 6'7" jerks walking around the convention floor in their Predator costumes. We're dressed in foam. Literally. You're going to feel what that's like on Sunday. Dressed in foam from head to toe is
he knows what it's like, doesn't he?
Sweaty.
It's gonna be a sweaty 4 days.
It's gonna be a sweaty day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very sweaty day. So, maybe not the day to come and give us hugs and stuff, because we're gonna be kind of gross.
But I'll be at the booth as well, so I'll be doing Boromir that day. So if you've got anything that lines up with any of that and you want to come get shots with us, by all means. I mean, we talked about it on the podcast last time. Are you going to be like a Jedi and you want to come and face off against a Predator? Yeah, do that, because that would be cool as fuck.
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah,
and we don't care. Anything that you want to do, come on down and see us. But yeah, if you've got something themed with any one of us, then yeah, obviously come down and get some shots with us. That'd be cool.
Just come down.
Sure.
Period.
Yeah.
Come down,
Yeah.
Who cares if you're themed with us?
Yeah,
If you're themed with what we're doing, even better.
Yes.
If you're not, who cares?
Yeah.
Come and take pictures anyway. It'll be amazing. It's going to be a wicked.
And we should point out too, you don't have to be in cosplay to come get pictures with us either. So I know most of the people watching this are probably going to be wearing cosplay, but you don't have to. If you're coming just as a normie or a straight and you just want to come and get pictures with us, and just come and get pictures with us. That's totally cool. And like,
did you just say if you're a normie or a straight, come and take a picture anyway?
Yeah. The non.
If you're not a weirdo like us, it's okay. Come and take a picture anyway.
Come take a picture with the weirdos.
A normal person functioning in society, then yeah, you can still come and get a picture with us, fringe type. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
I didn't want to make it sound like it's a cosplay only booth. Like anybody can come by and get pictures with us. So any of the other cosplayers that are going to be there throughout the time.
And we want you to come by, because we're going to have some little things we're going to be giving away. We're going to have, like you said, some professional photographers throughout the weekend. We're going to have a bunch of people in amazing costumes. So just come on by. It's going to be a good time regardless.
Yeah, muggles, exactly.
Muggles.
We're talking about. Muggles.
There you go.
Muggles are welcome. This is not some pure blood ministry magic bullshit. It's fine.
Now, I think the day that you guys are going to kill it is Sunday. Because Sunday, Mr. Jeff and Mr. Rob here are the Batman and the Riddler. Now, I'm going to be Red Hood, which is a DC-themed cosplay, because like Jeff said at the top of the show, we're going to be doing a DC meetup on the Sunday. But that bat suit, dude.
Yeah, that bat suit is looking amazing.
It looks
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's
that put
foam.
that together. Yeah.
And I'm a foam guy, and it's hard to believe that it's foam.
Yeah.
He did a good job for sure. But we'll also have our friend Victoria, who likes to give us a hard time for being old.
Yes.
She'll be Catwoman.
She'll be Catwoman, that's right.
Crazy Mike Cosplay will be bringing his Batfleck, complete with his muscle suit. So he's huge when he's in that.
Let me tell you something. His Batfleck looks legit.
No, it's premium, dude.
Yes.
It's
like it looks like it came right off of the set.
Yep. Katana will be there. Psychoanalysis cosplay, getting some Suicide Squad members in there. That will be great.
She's actually gonna be dressed up as Katana?
Katana, yeah.
Absolutely. Sweet.
Yes,
that'll be cool.
Gotta have the Suicide Squad contingent in there.
Ed?
Our good friend Snowhawk Cosplay, who's been on with us on the podcast a few times, he will also be there in one of his Batmen. So yeah, things are heating up. This is why we thought, hey, while we're doing this, Ed is bringing Lucy Stardust is her Instagram name, but our friend Liz, she is going to be doing her brand new Supergirl, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, it's going to be. We're already all good. So there's already going to be like a dozen of us in DC. So we thought, well, why not just try to get in as many DC characters as we possibly could?
Yeah,
and have a meetup that is not necessarily sponsored by FanExpo, but sponsored by us and our good friends at the Cosplay Alliance. And that's what we're going to do. I think it's Lucy Stardust 4, I think is what it is what her.
Yeah, there's not. You can't really see her suit though in the picture she's got posted.
No, check Ed's. He might have posted.
Although I will say this, I hadn't seen this picture, but there's a picture of you and Riker, her in, I don't know, some nurse outfit, I suppose, and Peppa in her command outfit, and you've got the foot up and the hair. Man, you are Riking it like no Riker before, my friend.
Hey, brother, you gotta, if you're gonna Riker, you don't Riker half-ass, man. You gotta Riker all the way. So
I love that you brought that stool with you.
I had
just to do that. That's amazing.
I wanted a folding chair so I could do the whole leg swing over and turn around backwards, but that was a little more logistic-wise.
Genius.
Logistically, the next time I Riker, that might be what I have to do.
I'll admit that would have been genius.
Yeah.
But the stool was a great idea.
Still had to have one of the Riker maneuvers in there. Our good friend Keith Gare is also going to be bringing Superman. So That's another DC guy we're gonna have. So yeah, we're trying to figure out where and when, but Sunday is the day. Sunday afternoon
Keith
will
and
be
Superman
the
at
time.
Comic-Con as well that day we had that meetup?
No, Keith is a local London guy, and he came out to a recent thing we did for the blood drive, for the blood donation drive. He's got an
so he's never been.
I don't know if he's been out in costume, because I think his costume is relatively new. He's got a Kingdom Come Superman. Actually,
Oh yeah, I'm looking at him now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not who I thought that was actually.
Yep.
Oh, I like that Smallville jacket though. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I've always loved that look, even if it was silly to bring in on the show, but I didn't care. I loved it.
It was weird when he was.
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
The moral of the story is, if you have a DC cosplay, we're not asking you to move it to Sunday,
but
you should probably move it to Sunday and come.
You should probably move it to Sunday. I think it's
first time was the blood donor thing. Okay, yeah, that was the first time you wore it. All right, cool, awesome. So yeah, yes, tell your friends. Even if you're not going to be a DC that day, tell any of your friends, hey, they're doing a big DC thing. So I love to make like a Black Manta cosplay. Yeah, our friend Frank Karachi in Toronto has a Black Manta cosplay, and I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so good. Like from the movie Black. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he did a movie Black Manta.
He did. Yeah.
And,
you don't see
it's
really
pretty
see many very comic accurate ones, but yeah.
I mean, there's been so many different versions of
that's true.
Black Manta.
No,
I mean, they're all fairly they're not all fairly similar.
No, I feel like the movie really upped the armor game on it, whereas
a
lot of the time he's basically wearing a wetsuit with the helmet. But
I feel like the movie went with a very I can't remember, was it on Titans or was it on Young Justice? I think it's on Young Justice that they have a whole thing with Black Manta, and it's a very similar, very Young Justice style Black Manta that they did for the movie. But yeah, it's amazing.
Well, now I can't bar set too high. No, don't fall into that trap. It's not a competition. We're there to make people happy, not to compete with each other. Don't ever. So I fell into that. It's terrible.
I want to make something clear about who we are and what we do here at the Geeks and Company. We're here to have fun. We're here to cosplay. We're here to entertain, and we truly believe in the fact that cosplay is for everyone. And now, when we say cosplay is for everyone, we don't just mean getting dressed up is for everyone. The cosplay world, whether you are into, just looking at people that do cosplay, whether you're a maker, whether you're a cosplayer, it doesn't matter what you do. For everyone, we do not discriminate. We do not care if you're at a super high level or at a beginner level. As long as you're having fun, then who gives a shit, right? I do this for the fun of it. I don't do this because I'm trying to impress anybody. So if you're doing it because you're having fun, it doesn't matter what it actually looks like. That's the way I feel about it. Sorry. I just wanted to.
No. Rant away, dude.
Yeah,
cosplay is for everyone.
Completely agree with you.
Actually, Cosplay Alliance is going to be coming out with a Cosplay is for Everyone series of baseball caps. I don't know if you'll be able to order them at the show, but you might be able to at least register for a pre-order at the show for your
Very
Cosplay is for Everyone hat. Reese Mikes as well said, JS, thank you very much, good sir. We've only been on for a half an hour, and I feel like we've just been ranting, saying nothing.
As we do.
As we kind of end up doing on this show every once in a while when we don't have a specific topic to talk about. But, guys, this is the first time we're doing this.
It
First time we're doing anything like this. I did not think last year when I said as a joke, we should try to get a booth at FanExpo this year. I didn't think that was a joke. I was kidding. Or actually, it wasn't last year. It was after Comic-Con.
In March, yeah.
In March. And I was like, oh, we should try to get a booth as, hey, just kidding around. And now it's fucking happening. So, I'm hoping you guys are going to like what we're going to be doing for you guys. I hope you're going to come by, even if it's just to hang out. Because that's what it's all about for us, right? It's to be able to hang out with you guys, hang out with other cosplayers, and we love to dress up. Fuck, what can I say? I love to put this guy on and just get into the role, right? And intimidate people and freak them out and, stare them down as they walk by and, because I'm a big bad predator. What can I say? I love getting into character. So, that's why we're doing it. And hopefully it's going to go down well. But I'm not going to lie that it's been a stressful couple weeks.
It sure has. Remember, though, the point of the booth has got nothing to do with us. The point of the booth is you guys. So if you've got a cool idea and you want to run it by us, or you want to do something cool at the booth that maybe we haven't thought of, we're not going to implement some giant crazy thing at this point. We only got a week to go. But if you've got a flash thing over that you want to do with us real quick, we're down. We're doing this to bring you guys in and interact with you on that level, and hopefully leave you guys with a cool experience, a little bit of swag, maybe some cool pictures, some great interactions. Maybe you get to see us doing this bullshit live with the podcast. Maybe you get to jump in and have say your piece about whatever's going on. This is for you guys to help you guys and help everybody have a great experience at the con. That's what it is. JS just said it. Whether you're cosplaying or not, regardless of why you're going or what you're doing, maybe you're just going to get some autographs. Maybe you're going to see a specific vendor. Maybe there's an artist there that you really love that you want to talk to. Doesn't matter. We want to make sure everybody's has fun. That's why we're doing this. Why we're all going, right? Will you guys also have a booth at London Comic Con? We will not. I will be there at London Comic Con serving in a kind of consulting capacity, I guess. They asked me to come out and help out with the cosplay, but
you were hosting
I am not hosting the competition. No, I don't know who is actually.
Sorry,
but I don't know who is actually hosting the competition. They're running it a little bit different at London this year. They're running it.
Where is it that you're hosting the competition?
I typically host it at CK Expo, which is the Chatham Kent one. But yes, that will not be until next year as far as that goes. Let's go through. Miley says hi. Hi, Miley. Group London. It's amazing to just put on your cosplays and transform into someone else. Yeah, I mean, we all have our reasons for doing it, right? So for some of us, it's an escape. For some of us, it's a way to entertain others. For some of us, it's a way to celebrate the fandom. Whatever it is. Can we talk about cosplay consent, house rules, how to handle negativity from experienced congoers? I'm really glad you brought that up because I actually want to talk about cosplays not consent too. So unless you guys want to take this one.
No, I'll let you start. Yeah,
go for it.
Obviously jump in as you want. I'm going to reiterate again, 3 years, guys, is how long we've been waiting for this. So I think a lot of cosplayers think they know what cosplay is not consent means. But for a lot of them, it gets confused with, I want you to ask me before you take my picture, which is part of it, but a really small part of it. What we have to make sure of is that every single interaction we're having with people, regardless if you're the person wearing the cosplay or you're the person that wants to interact with the person wearing the cosplay, it's got to be appropriate. We have to actually pretend like nobody's wearing a cosplay. You're not going to say anything, do anything, touch in any way, or act inappropriately in any fashion with somebody just because they're wearing a cosplay. And by the way, that goes for us cosplayers too. Just because you're wearing a costume. I just want to
also interject here. When we're talking about interacting inappropriately, it doesn't just mean touching people.
No.
It also means how you talk to people.
Absolutely.
Right?
The language
how you
we
talk
choose,
to people, and
how we conduct
you
ourselves.
Interact with people in general, right?
Absolutely.
We're all there to have fun, and we understand that sometimes there are going to be conflicts. I get it. But we're not there to be talking smack about other people. We're not there to talk down to other people. We're not there to look, no. We're grown-ups at this point, right? I mean, there might be kids there, but we are grown-ups at this point. We need to act like fucking grown-ups.
And by the way, there's not going to be, if you're going to come into our booth and start slagging people for what they're wearing in cosplays, we're just going to ask you to keep moving on.
No, we're going to ask you to leave.
You're going to see why they call me Rob the bad guy.
Yeah,
we're not going to tolerate any of that kind of behavior. I've been in this hobby 6 years now, and I've seen and heard a lot of terrible things. And by the way, we're not talking about goofing around with your friends. 3 of us are going to just shit talk each other the whole time we're there, all 4 days. That's what we do because we know each other and we're friends. But when you're interacting with somebody that you don't know, or it's an interaction with somebody that's just a mere acquaintance, conduct yourself accordingly. You know what you're doing. You know how to do it. Yeah, we all bought a ticket to get in. Who wants to be responsible for ruining the event for somebody else?
Yeah.
It's 4 days, guys, and we've waited 3 years. And some of us are training in, and some of us are busing in. Some of us are flying in, paying for hotels, paying for con tickets, paying for autographs, paying for vendors, paying for photo ops. Some of us are out thousands of dollars, and you're going to come in and fuck that up for somebody and ruin somebody's whole weekend or whole con, just you? Nuh-uh. No. Let's, be kind, be respectful, be nice. It's not hard. You all know how to do it, so let's just do it. Anyways, sorry.
It's that easy.
I get so yeah.
Another little point I want to make as well. I know sometimes people get excited, and I get that. When you see a character that you're so into, and all of a sudden you see a cosplayer that, oh my god, that's an amazing cosplay. What is this made of? Don't touch my fucking costume.
Yeah.
Unless you ask, and he says yes.
Well,
that's the only way it's okay. He's not going to say yes, but unless you ask, you have to. It's all comes back to consent.
I want to make sure everybody understands this. And again, it's not that when I tell people to not touch my costume, it's not about I'm trying to be a jerk with people. It's that a lot of these costumes, for example, like the Predator and like Doc Ock, are actually very fragile. Like they're barely wearable without destroying them, right? So you can't have people coming on you and tugging at you and pulling on them, and because then they'll get wrecked.
Yeah.
So unless you come up to somebody, Groot in London says, "Oh man, it happens to Groot all the time." Exactly, right? People come up to you and they touch it and they yank on it and then they break something and then it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Well, no, you're not. You fucking yanked on it. So, yeah, that's another little point I want to make. You know, when we say cosplay is not consent, it's not just about being inappropriate. It's also, don't be touching other people's stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't go to you and touch your purse, and I don't go to you and touch your bag, and I don't go to you and touch your shoes. Don't come up to me and touch my costume, right? It seems logical. You have no idea how many times people grabbed me by my vest, by my armor, touching my armor. Oh, what's this made out of? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna rip it off of me? You know. Anyway,
we need to attach
it's still part of consent.
Yeah, carry a pool noodle to whack people with.
Yeah. Or make yourself a little pool noodle.
Like a halo.
Yeah, that's right. Like, you can't come within
outside of the zone.
Don't touch the Predator dress. Don't touch anybody's costume without asking them first.
Yeah,
like if I'm there,
and exactly, and that's the thing.
Boromir is highly touchable. So if you come up to me, you're like, "What's this made of? What's this?" As long as you ask me first, by all means, man, touch away. I mean, don't touch me in certain spaces.
The point I'm trying to make is if somebody comes up to me and says, "What is this made of? Can I touch it?"
Right.
I'll hand them my arm or a part where, sure, go ahead and touch it.
That's what we're saying.
You know what I mean?
Don't
come pulling at my armor. Like it'll come right off my body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another one too that I've had to deal with a lot when I was doing Negan is what Jen's just talking about there. She was dressed up as Deathstroke and someone came and punched her in the chest because they thought you were a test guy. When you're playing a villain in a lot of cases, like the Predators, like whatever, suddenly people think they can treat you like a villain. I've been shoved, I've been punched, I've been yelled at, screamed at, especially when I was in Negan. People fucking hated that character. It really elicited an emotional response. And I love the emotional response. I want to affect people emotionally, but you can't be putting your hands on me, and you certainly can't be getting violent with me. It's assault, man. It's not cool. So remember, I am exactly the same. Well, I'm not exactly the same. We're just people, man. I'm just a person wearing a costume, and you're not. So that doesn't mean that I'm not a mannequin. You don't get to treat me like I'm a prop. Like we're just people wearing costumes and having a good time. So let's keep it that way.
Jennifer says what they need to realize is they're the 500th person to touch the suit. One touch isn't bad, but by the 700th time it wears down. Yeah, and that's another thing, right? Like at one point it's like,
well, just get someone to walk in front of you and yell "Make way" as you're going through, right?
Make way!
By all means, we must. You peons must get out of our way. We are the 501st. You must not.
Well, listen,
we're gonna have to adopt that strategy for moving around on the Friday.
With Vulture and Doc Ock,
because you guys are 10 feet wide. It's not just because you're a pretentious asshole. So that's fine. I can get behind that.
Yeah,
I'll just be this skinny loser in a unitard. So I'm happy to be shushing people out of the way there, even though I have zero peripheral vision with the face shell on when I'm Spider-Man. So that might be a little. I'm not going to see anybody coming up the sides, but if it's straight ahead, I can try.
I'm sure you don't see much in that. Luckily, we have great vision in those costumes because I'm just wearing sunglasses and he's wearing a bike helmet. So our vision is actually pretty good.
It's really is it? It's pretty shaded, is it not, Rob?
It is. It's like wearing sunglasses. You can see out easier than seeing in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can't really see him in there, but you can totally see out of it, no problem.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, Spider-Man not so much. I get 2 little holes here, and then it's shaded lenses, like cross-pieced lenses in front of me. So it's I get no peripheral, and even my vision in front's not great.
Is your face shell glued to your mask?
No, magnets.
Oh, so magnets to the mask.
Yeah, so I put the face shell on, I pull the mask over top. There's 2 little eye holes, but the face shell has magnets on it, and the lens is attached with magnets on the outside. So
because there's eye holes in the mask.
Well, there's in the face shell, you mean, or in the suit
in the mask itself?
In the suit mask, there's these 2 little tiny eye holes.
Okay.
So when I put it on, I put the face shell on first, which has bigger eye holes. I pull the mask. Now, mind you, my suit's all of a piece, so I don't have a separate mask. It's all one piece.
Oh,
so
is it really?
It is, yeah.
So you can't take the mask off without taking the suit off?
Correct.
Oh, wow.
So the face shell on, and the mask is actually I pull up over top, and it all zips up from the back all in one piece.
Shit.
I then pull it down so that the eye holes match up with the mask holes, and then the lenses are magnetically attached onto the front. So I can technically, I can take the lenses off, undo this part, take just the mask part off, and then I'll kind of tuck it into my collar, and then it just looks like I'm wearing a regular spider suit.
Right. Okay. I see what you mean.
But I don't have a mask I can just take on and off. That's not, And when I'm doing Spider-Man anyway, I don't want to. Peter Parker's a 17-year-old kid, not a 49-year-old loser. So I don't want to ruin the illusion for anybody when they see this old man with all this gray hair taken off. They're like, that's Spider-Man's dad. That's Spider-Man's.
To be fair, they've shown us 40-year-old Peter Parker.
It is. My suit is the Peter B. Parker suit. So
exactly.
I get that, but you know what I'm trying to say. The little kids don't.
No, for sure. You don't want to break that illusion for the little kids.
I don't want to.
I get it. Yeah. And it's the same thing, right? Like when I'm in my Predator, I don't take off the helmet.
I don't take mine off either.
I'll take the faceplate off for a second if I'm trying to say something to you or whatnot, but I don't take off the helmet. I don't take off the headpiece at all. I'm in character the whole time I'm in that suit.
Usually we have to take the mask off to show a little kid that we're not a terrifying monster.
That we're not an actual monster,
we made
right?
them cry for something.
Yeah.
Oh, I've made kids cry before too. It's a thing. Yeah. That's, and we're not telling anybody, by the way, how to cosplay. Take your mask and do whatever you want. I don't care if you're 103 and you want to be Spider-Man. Cosplays for everyone, just like JS said. So cosplay any way you want.
Like Groot says here in the comments, we have the multiverse now. You're just your own Peter Parker. That's my
what I tell the kids.
I'm just a variant.
That's right.
Everything I do, it's not original, or it's not true to film.
No, multiverse is so hot right now.
I'm a variant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because kids will ask you questions. They'll put you to the test.
Yeah.
Especially when they start to get a little older. They're like, do a flip, Spider-Man. I'm like, okay. Spider-Man's back hurts. It's not. It's not. It's not going to happen.
All right. The jig
Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie here, Grayson Grid Cosplay, saying, same when I did Scarlet Spider. The second I took the mask off, someone complained I don't have blonde hair.
Yes. Yeah. Seriously, Robbie. Yeah.
For one, that seems silly to me. One. It's like, what the hell?
And I bet you it was another cosplayer that complained to you too, by the way. Some of the purists out there that want everything to be exactly screen accurate, right down to your hair. How dare you not blonde? How dare you not dye your hair for that? Even though you're gonna be wearing a mask 97% of the time.
You know what I usually tell those people?
How dare you?
Then why don't you go make a screen accurate costume?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, there is still but I mentioned this to Rob way earlier. If you are a cosplayer, don't get caught in that trap of competing with other cosplayers. I mean, cosplay any way you want and do it for whatever reason you have. But I'm telling you right now, that is a losing proposition. It is a lose. It will get consuming to you, and you'll lose the fact that not only you're not having fun anymore, now you're not even really doing it you're not entertaining anybody either. You're not really doing it for anybody. You're just keeping up with the Joneses and trying to be better than the other person. It's bad for the community at the end of the day. That's not why we should be there. We should be there to be fun, have fun, and entertain people, not make other people feel inferior because our stuff is better, blah blah blah. I'm not saying don't strive for excellence. You be as amazing and as accurate as you want to be, but don't do it just to show somebody else up. That's my point.
No, you're right, 100%. But there are a lot of people that cosplay and compete professionally
in craftsmanship contests. Oh no, for sure. Yes, right? But then you're in a lot of people that
they do it for that reason, right?
Yes.
Now,
a contest is different.
I was lucky enough to meet a couple of those people in the last little while, and for the most part, super down to earth, just like us. They're just normal fucking people, and that's the whole point, right?
Fair.
All just freaking people We also have to pull our pants down to go take a shit.
No, I know, but you will run into, and I'm not just talking about the 501st guys. You will run into there are some longtime cosplayers that are elitists that kind of look down their nose at people that buy costumes and that scrounge costumes and that your stuff's not accurate, or why did you do this instead of that. You're going to run into those people, and you can just let them just walk right on by with their opinions.
Like you said, everybody's got different reasons for doing what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm just encouraging those, especially if you're relatively like a guy like Groot, especially if you're relatively new to cosplay. Strive for excellence because you want it to be great. Don't do it because you're trying to show up somebody else that does it. You're just going to go around in circles and feel like shit all the time because there's always going to be somebody.
There's always somebody bigger, better.
Yeah, it's just going to be terrible. And even then, so you've got the best one, great. You're going to feel great for about 4 seconds, and then
I will say this. When I see other people make amazing cosplays, at the same time, that drives me to try to make something bigger and better. Right? For me, because I'm a maker more than a cosplayer, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always striving to do more. I'm always striving to do something better. I'm always seeing what other people are doing and maybe not competing, but comparing what I'm doing to other people that are way better than me is that way for me to grow and get better.
The person you're competing with is yourself.
Well, you're right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You're being inspired by others. I don't
I'm being inspired by others, but I'm only trying to do better than I did the last time.
Well, fair enough. Yeah. And I mean, talking about better than last time, I mean, if you guys don't know, this vulture that Rob put together, 100% he put together on his own. It's fucking ridiculous. He's got a roughly 10 feet wingspan.
There's Jordan.
There he is at the end of the show. Once again. Show's almost over, and here he is, Jordan, strutting in. Typical
Jordan.
You know, I thought he had turned a corner when he started showing up at the beginning of the show a couple weeks ago.
But here he is, waltzing in at 7 minutes.
Yeah.
We're disappointed. We're not mad, Joe. We're disappointed.
So doing better. I mean, holy shit, Rob has. I'm so impressed with what you did in the short period that we did it in. Like, we decided to build these new cosplays in the last 7 weeks.
Yeah, about that, 2 months. It's all right.
Madmen. We're all madmen. Trying to throw all this stuff together with no time to do it. Madmen.
Costume in 7 weeks, in the booth in what, 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah. Madmen. Absolutely crazy. Did we go over? Yeah. Sunday. Yeah. So you guys have got the layout. You guys know what we're going to be up to. And we want to see every single one of you, and we want to see your friends, and we want to see your friends. I don't think we're going to have a hard time for those of you that have been to FanExpo before, especially the first time in 3 years. I think it's going to be shoulder to shoulder Saturday and Sunday. I think you're barely going to be able to move in that place. So
I don't know about Sunday. I know for sure Friday night is going to be mental, and Saturday afternoon is going to be.
Yeah.
Sunday's when all the kids come. Well, that's when all the little kids come. So maybe they won't quite get out as far as we're out, but they'll trust me. It's the first time in 3 years. Yeah, it's going to be every con I've been to since the lifting of restrictions has been way bigger than it was before we went into restrictions. Every single one of them. People are eager to get out, and this is the first one in 3 years. So I think you're going to see probably some fire codes, maybe not being really. Really obeyed there, because
I guarantee you that Saturday at Comic-Con, they were way over capacity. It's going to happen again.
And dudes, honestly, that was nothing, I think, compared to the way the Saturday is going to look.
Yeah, it's going to be bonkers. It's going to be bonkers. My Saturday cosplay came today. Woot says Loki Quinn cosplay. She told me yesterday what that is. Very excited to see that. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag.
Our friend Jordan is trying to do some airbrushing while there's light out. Okay, Jordan, if you say so. I can't wait to see y'all's new cosplays in person. So Ray of the Dark Side. Woo woo. And Jordan, again, sounds like I joined right on time, though. Rob's got the most exciting costume for FanExpo out of the three of you. We just said it's not a competition, Jordan. We just said if you'd been here 5 minutes ago like you were supposed to. I'm so disappointed in you, young man.
Oh, here we go.
Cosplay Alliance, spill the beans.
Mr. Beans Spiller here wants us to spill the beans.
Always with the spilling of the beans.
So Cosplay Alliance wants us to spill the beans. I tell you, we need to make a T-shirt.
I think we spilled.
That says something to the fact of I spilled the beans.
I spilled the beans.
Yeah.
I spilled the beans with the Geeks and Co. Or I spilled the beans with Cosplay Alliance.
Yeah. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. Says Real Keith Gare.
Gare.
I'm not sure. Gare.
So, producer Jen, let us know. So the map for where we are is on the Geeks and Co. account on Instagram right now. So if you don't already follow the Geeks and Co. account, shame on you. Go and check it out on Instagram. You can see the map where there are. I'm going to repost the map. I'm sure Rob and JS will repost the map. Hey, man, if you see it and you want to repost it on your story and let everybody know where we're going, you do the same thing. Spread the word. Tell everyone you know. We're going to be there and we're going to have a great time. So,
Michael Icon says I'm not going.
And if there's a little bit of whiskey in my coffee on Sunday morning, we're going to do whatever we need to do to get through the days, my friends, because I'm going to be hung over come Sunday morning, guaranteed. So yeah, there might be a little bit of little dollop of brandy there in the coffee in the morning to get me through.
Yeah, because you're staying in town, so you're going to be on early booth duty every morning.
I'm staying with that guy. Do you see that guy that keeps saying beers in the channel? Do you see that guy? I'm staying with that guy. I'm staying in the same building as that guy. It's going to be. I'm going to get wrecked. It's going to be rough. So,
you're staying at his place, aren't you?
Well, in his building, he's in a high-rise condo complex, and I'm renting a suite that's in that high-rise condo. But yeah, he's going to be like floors from me. So give me some Jeff. I will share whatever liqueur I have. I'm willing to share it. Absolutely.
Jordan says, "Where's the party on Saturday?"
There are certain spots that we tend to hit, but if I tell you, you'll tell your friends, and then 400 people are going to show up. I can't this, it's not a, just
like trouble. Red alert.
No. Come to the booth. The party's at the booth. Come to the booth. That's where
there you go. The party is at the booth. Jordan, hopefully you can answer that before we get off here. But what days are you coming? I don't think you've posted anything on your profile or anything like that as far as the days you'll be at the show. So let us know. As I'm zooming over to his profile.
Jordan is Pentacle Cosplay, by the way, for those.
And no, he doesn't have his lineup up.
All days.
All days.
Yeah.
Perfect. All 4 days.
If you want to see Jordan in my favorite cosplay of Jordan's, then go check out our Austin Powers shoot that we did at FanExpo a few years ago.
Sinestro.
No. Austin Powers. So I was number 2. Nick, Man Legend Hero, our friend, was there as Mufasa, and Jordan was the mole. And it was amazing. Yeah, so you can find that on my account. I don't know if Jordan ever posted. I'm sure he did, but yeah, I like it. There's no build quality. He's just in regular clothes of the mole. But I mean, he definitely Fred Savaged it up that day. That was one of the funnest shoots I've ever been on, and Jordan killed it as the mole. It's great. But cosplay's only Saturday and maybe Sunday. Oh, okay. So you're just coming in your civvies for Thursday and Friday? That's cool, Jordan. Yeah, come by the booth, especially if you're in your civvies. Please come by the booth and come actually talk to us.
He does have a picture on his profile. That's awesome.
It's so great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We had
that's hilarious.
Yep.
What are you cosplaying as on Saturday?
Mr. Jordan.
I think he's doing Nova, isn't he?
Oh, is he really?
If his Nova's done,
oh, that's Marvel. Never mind. Forget it.
I don't know if his Nova's done.
Yeah.
But no, that's gonna be Friday. Marvel's on Friday.
Yep. Tanith was a fembot.
Cosplay says I was a fembot.
She was. Yep. Alex Rose was a fembot.
Sir.
Yeah.
So Pentakill Cosplay is going to be Nova on Saturday. I
think,
hope you finish it, bud, because I can see your progress on Instagram, and you're way behind where I am.
I think you should bring his Green Lantern on Sunday. His Green Lantern is dope. I think I met him in his Green Lantern, and it's dope. It's like armored and cool.
It's the armored Green Lantern, yeah.
You should bring that on Sunday to our big DC meetup is what I think he should do. But, if he was here earlier, he would know when that is. But
well, that's what happens when you join the podcasts.
Late every time.
40 or 45 minutes in.
Terrible. Awful.
Yes. Hey, listen, we've been on rambling for almost an hour now. I think we're going to probably cut it short just because, I have a lot of stuff to do still. I know you guys are done, but I'm still trying to get everything finished here for next week. I got some T-shirts to make. I've got some stuff to finish. Stuff to finish. So, yeah. Anything you guys want to say before we go? Anything you want to leave us with? Nothing at all? All right. Well, hey, guys, listen. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us through the end. If it wasn't for the people on Instagram, I feel like the podcast turned a corner when we started going live on Instagram. Yeah. People can actually interact with us. I love interacting with you guys. I love reading your comments. Thank you so, so much for sticking with us. I hope we're going to see most of you guys at the show next week. I think that will be it, though. So you better stay geeky, and we'll see you next week, live from the convention floor. Talk to you guys later.
And y'all know the drill. Oh, there's Canadian